control of the game, because if you have to try and face check in as G2, that's where Loud can come alive and make sure they're able to close that distance without too much issue.
And the thing here, so we're maybe going to have a little bit of a smite fight. Seos is around though. They are looking for it, so going to land the spear here onto Croc. That's a fair bit of damage here. It's a little bit of already a bit of a skirmish coming in. They're going to try and go for the smite fight. They're going to jump in though with from the thing, the Croc, and this is the thing, he doesn't have items, he doesn't have level 2!
You can see him on the screen, he's realised how unfortunate it is. Does win the smite fight, but now forced to reset, and I think Yike has probably copped it as well. He's going to go back into his top side here and start to clear this out, but down towards the bottom side, but we're just going to get the repeat here. This is where like Croc taking a lot of damage because he actually isn't going to have a pet to try and heal, and yes, does get the smite, but you can see his face there. He knew how badly that had gone.
He realizes, he goes, wait, where's my level 2? Upside, and they're still kind of looking around this mid lane. Tinon's no flash, nowhere ready to go, needs to dodge out the hook. That's the big thing here, does do it. And Yikes should be able to get away, but now Caps is a little bit overextended. Do they have the damage to burn him down? That's the question. The charm is good, and Tinons will get the first blood. That's Loud on the board.
They try to go for the setup at mid, but Croc is there to help, but Loud, you can hasn't been able to invade as much as you want. Croc is now in control, and he's moving topside. You've got the Ari in tow. Yike is here.
Yeah, you do have Yike here, but it's going to be a PP coming in off of it as well. Broken Blade does get CC down pretty damn well. He gets flash away. He gets a decent heal, but the resets are coming in. They will get Robbo, though, on the backside of this one here. Yike had to flash. And it's a 1-for-1 trade. He did lose the teleport, though, off of Caps.
Broken Blade lost a lot of that wave as well. Will end up being picked up by Caps there, but you can see Tinons starting to get around the map, working with Croc. This is actually pretty dire straits for G2. Early cull as well. So at least as long as this bot lane gets left alone, G2 are in a good spot, but it's a top lane where it's not going so great. What was a winning lane for Broken Blade, he tries to get the pull, which works, but then the CC comes down, he flashes away, gets the heal, but now we're in action again.
Because you're going to be able to get the permafrost down on this, no problem whatsoever, but they turn back in the Croc, and there's the execution, but this Croc is huge. You've got Robbo nearly able to take down Yike, but a double kill for Broken Blade, and G2 get themselves right back into this.
It was so close to going right for Leo, but G2 managed to swipe back, and even you can see Caps moving across the mid lane as well. He should get that. Yike just need to back away as Tinons was showing his face in. 2, it's been shifted to Loud on the spot side. They want to go for a dive.
Sama doesn't have flash, does have cleanse. They're going to try and tank this one up as long as they possibly can. The flash forward, the flash away, and Hansama gets a kill before he goes down, though. They may look to try and kill off Mickey X. He doesn't have ult, and you've got 3 people here. They've cleared out the wave. Do they want to go for it? That's the question. Level 6, no one really kind of coming to him just yet, but LLL don't know that.
Yeah, they're trying to see if they can spot out where they're coming from. It's only Yike. Caps is now showing on mid lane, but looks like they're going to be happy enough. They got probably timing it soon, so Yike going to move down to the spot side, but Croc is ready.
Yeah, I mean, there's very little time left. Oh, actually about half the timer on it. Mickey X goes in, try to jump in onto that one. Hansama does have to cleanse. You do have Croc in vicinity. There's going to be a good Moonlight Vigil, and they're looking to turn this one right the way around. Loud now chasing back G2. A TP from Tinons, and a kill over to Croc. That was a perfectly baited setup because Loud saw everything they were doing.
Fantastic read from Croc. Waits in the bush. It's like G2 100% are coming down here. They want to try and get this gold into the Jinx, and instead it's Loud who answer back. Now they're the ones on the tower as well, and Hansama might be spotted by Croc. Yeah, looking at this top side, Tinon got the roam. Broken Blade doesn't know he's in a bad spot.
He does have a flash. Does he want to go for a 2v1? There's a good charm. You got full stacks here on the Renekton. Does he have enough health to stay? He flashes in to get the full stacks back on the Tinons. They need a good charm. They've got Caps coming in now. It's both solo laners against both solo laners, and now Loud, they're running away. It's a great hook, but it's a good charm to interrupt him. Caps cannot get the rest of the CC. And it was a great call there from G2, but it leads to nobody going down.
So close. Oh wait, they still might actually. Robo onto Caps.
He's going to look for the charm in top of it. They're going to pop the Dominus as well. They're going to get the ultimate in, but the Jinx goes nowhere. And Robo can't get away from this. The bleed is good. He needs one more to get Broken Blade as both top laners go down. Now Caps has nowhere to be, nowhere to go. The Orb of Deception is good. The charm is great, but Caps is very tanky. Caps on this Nautilus is doing so much damage. Caps, they've got the stopwatch out of Tinons, and he gets saved. And Croc comes to the rescue. Only for Yike to clean him up afterwards. What was that section of play?
A 2 for 2 overall, but then you got G2 in the middle.
It's Loud pushing in that mid lane.
Loud trying to see if they can group up now. It's about getting control over mid so you can then move into River for this Rift Tower. Robo in a fantastic fantastic spot here. Nobody spot him, the engage goes off.
They get the heal out of him there. We're going to see Caps using his ultimate as well. We're going to try and get this one in, but there's going to be a dominance on the backside of this one. Seos goes down, he's the first one to fall. They're trying to see if they can take out this Renekton, but this Renekton is too damn big, and this is the mid-game power of this pick. As you can see, the Aphelios, the Ahri, they're all going crazy, and Rout will clean them all up. Loud are in London, and they're here to play.
The CB law will not be denied. A brilliant fight once more from the Brazilian representatives. Great positioning from Rout there to get into a spot where he could free fire onto so many of the key targets of G2, and using the Renekton, using the Sejuani, the synergy there. Loud win the fight.
We're going to need to
find the ult doesn't really steal it. Yike, what are you thinking here?
What are you thinking here, Yike? He's looking to try and just be a nuisance for the moment. They are trying to make sure there's no vision, so even if he does try go for a steal, it would be nothing but G2 maybe looking to capitalize on a little bit of a separation there. The Aphelios will get gobbled up straight away. They get themselves the Devour from Seos, so a little bit of a win there for G2, but they do lose the Dragon, which means we're at a Dragon apiece as we come up to 17 minutes.
And that's the thing, as long as Loud don't fight, they don't get anything off him. G2 didn't try and cross-map, went for the play, and they're still losing this.
They are still losing this. They're going to jump on the Mickey X, try burn him down. That's the Rel down, and they're looking for more. Good Moonlight Vigil, but he's not a 3-item Aphelios just yet, so he's not blowing people up with that ultimate.
And now Loud gets to push in towards the mid lane. They've got the Rift Tail. They can get 2 towers, 10 owns!
Oh, he looks for the flash. He wanted it so bad, but look, you miss all the shots you don't take, and that's confidence right now. They're feeling the momentum, and Loud, they're still pushing.
Especially when you got the crowd behind you like this. Now Loud starting to push in. That's 2 towers. They won't try and push for 1 and more charge, but they're going to be so happy with this. 4, 1, and 5 for Tinones in the mid lane. 3 kills onto that Aphelios, who's going to back and get this Infinity Edge. This is so good for Loud.
And listen to the noise of the Brazilian fans right now here in London. They are loving this right now, and you cannot blame them. They are in such a strong position, and they are doing so well. They're outplayed. Let's see now what they want to kind of go for. It looks like Loud are maybe looking for a bit of a Baron push here, or at least a Baron dance. To try and just control the vision here. Caps does have TP, and Caps is in that bot side, so Loud will start off the Baron. It's only at 21 minutes. This is going to be a bit risky for them. They feel like they have the health bars.
They're just trying to burn Caps' TP. Tinone's now pressure. There's the TP. As soon as they see it, they might back away, but
they might go for it. They're going to go for it. They're going to see the Jinx Rocket come in, the flash in over top, but it's Loud to get the Dragon. Now the fight can really ensue. There's going to be a great engage from Mickey X, though. Can you survive this? That is the question. Hamsama flashes out. Double kill for Broken Blade. Now the Moonlight Vigil is good. Tinone's just defending everybody else. You lose 2, but you gain the Baron.
Yeah, they have to see if they can still back away here, the ultimate bot lane.
And this is what I'm loving seeing from Loud as well, is that every time they look for some area to play around, Root goes in, they're going to have to use the ultimate from the Sejuani, but they baited them all in. You talked about it, the Tam Kench ult is just so damn powerful. TP from the Crocodile to make sure nobody can follow up, and that's just a great pick.
Yeah, managed to get the pick onto Mickey X. Now it's going to be a 4 versus 5, even with the red gun here for Root as well. He's going to be able to heal up. There you go. And he's going to be totally fine now as he starts to push in. Tinones as well, starting to look for these flanks. Broken Blade has the flash. What can he do here?
10 stacks now on Tinones' Medjai Soul Stealer. He is very efficient with that. They can keep going. You've got Baron here for another few seconds, and they're going to crack open the base. The Brazilian team, the CB Law, looking to try and really put a dampener here onto G2's party.
Yeah, and now they keep pushing into the spot. They should be able to get this. Mickey X has respawned, which is why we're seeing them slow down.
There's going to be a hook, but it's onto the Tam Kench. They're trying to jump back onto Caps. They can get the permafrost onto him in a couple of seconds. Oh, they've taken down Robbo as he goes down, and you're going to get the resets coming as well. But look at Rout. Can he get away? Gale forces away from the hook. It's a 3v4. The Jinx still putting out serious damage. Tinones needs to walk away from this wall because those traps are deadly. Rout, very healthy, just needs to be very careful of Broken Blade, but it shall just be a 2-for-1 trade.
Keep your eyes on Yike though. They're trying to wrap around. TP is available for Caps if you can try and get in on towards the bot side, but there it is. He's just trying to move in.
They know he's there. TP coming in as well. That's going to be Caps joining back in on the fight. A 4v3, but can they go? But Tinones does take a javelin to the face. There's going to be a hook, and it'll be tanked up. And there, no flash will save you from Yike, and he can continue going forward. They'll take down Root. They'll kill them all, and G2 strike back with a vengeance.
And they should be able to get some of the bounties on this bot side as well, managing to just try and close that gold lead, because right now 3,000 gold separates these two teams. It's about to dwindle, and G2 managed to just about find their way back in.
Crowd once more. The crowd is loving this game right now. We are not done just yet. The Renekton gets brought in, stunned up, and taken out. Yike with another kill. 7-1 and 6 on the Nidalee, and Yike is showing up on the international stage.
The wheels are starting to come off for Loud. Robo with the Radiant Virtue now completed as well, but not tanky enough if Loud just managed to turn on to him.
It's going to be the Renekton in the mid lane there, as Robo just kind of making sure he's not doing too much of a threatening position. They will jump in on top of him and force out his dominance, and they're going to try and go for a full fight here. Mickey X is the one to tank everybody off, but another fantastic Magnet Storm from Mickey, and the resets are coming in. G2 have found their fight, and G2 are running Loud down.
Yike will not let Root escape here, but Zeus gets the
They're turning
knock
back. Rout looking for more. He's got the red gun, but he hasn't got any more damage out of him now. But G2 can turn and burn for the big purple worm.
And they're immediately going to turn over towards it. 8-1 and 7 now for the Nidalee. Yike, we talked about him bringing out this Nidalee. We said it didn't work with Caps, but Yike trying to put on a performance that doesn't matter, where he can be the carry. Loud trying to respond, moving down towards this. This will be the third dragon for themselves if they can pick it up in trade for G2 getting the Baron.
There's the trade-off here as we come out of back in. This is going to be G2 taking the gold lead as they do take down the Baron and get themselves their own Red Bull Baron power play. But again, it's just there's so much engage. Time around, you'll take anything you can get. So with a Cannon and Charles now, they're looking for a TP. That's going to be very deep. It's a double TP. They're looking to try and get on top of Croc. Croc's so tanky though. You've got green and white. Let's fight. They're going to jump down onto Mickey X. They know everybody's here. Look at the damage. He's able to heal off on Robo, doing so much, and with that stopwatch doing so exceptionally well. But you got Hansama still doing it. And Broken Blade. They're all bleeding. And G2 fight their fight. It was Loud who instigated, but it's G2 who finished.
It looks so good, but Root manages to snipe one back. So close. Hansama goes down, so G2, they look like they might have been able to end, but Root just about manages to keep G2 at bay.
And Loud survive, and this was Loud looking for it as well, but great stopwatch on Caps. A GA now for Hansama as the Glacial Prison goes well wide. Caps though kind of underneath the tower, but had the minions to kind of tank that one up. But again, you have double lives available for so many on G2.
Yeah, and especially with Croc's ultimate going wide, now it falls onto Tin Owns. G2 trying to see if they can get some vision. Around. There we go!
Wow, Mickey X jumps in, the Magnet Storm, and Rout has been found. Rout has been killed, and your damage is gone now. You need to try and survive, but Zeus will be the second kill that goes over to Hansama, and G2, they're feeling the momentum.
Mickey has been a monster in this game. Every time G2 have needed him, he has stepped up huge, and now Loud cowering their base as G2 start to march forward.
And you survive one more. You don't have super minions from the top lane yet, but they're coming. They are not far off, and it looks like G2 want to go for it. Robo looking to try and burn down this minion wave, but he won't be able to do it. However, the ult from the Broken Blade gets him a double kill, and it looks like G2 has survived the Brazilian Storm in game number 1, and the LEC number 2 will be getting themselves game 1 in this best of 3.
Will be the kill going across, and the Nexus will fall. G2, game 1 will go to them.
God, I love best of 3s, because we might get that